Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report that involves a bank, a regulator, and a little bit of a financial tightrope walk. It's kind of like watching someone try to juggle flaming chainsaws while riding a unicycle. You're not sure if they will make it. But before we get started, if you're tired of financial news that sounds like it's written by robots, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, come join our community on Discord. The link is in the description below. We're looking at a filing from Carver Bancorp, a publicly traded company that owns Carver Federal Savings Bank. The filing is a Form 8K which companies use to announce major events. In this case, the event is a formal agreement with the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, also known as the OCC, which is basically the banking industry's main regulator. The important thing here is that the bank and the OCC have come to a formal written agreement. This means the regulator has identified some issues and is requiring the bank to take specific actions to fix them. It's like when your doctor tells you to eat more vegetables and exercise, but with potentially bigger consequences if you don't comply. So what exactly is the bank being asked to do? First, they have to set up a compliance committee within their board of directors. This committee will be like the bank's internal watchdog, making sure they're following all the rules in the agreement. This committee has already been established, so they are on track so far. Next, the bank needs to create a 3-year strategic plan for the OCC to review. This plan needs to lay out the bank's goals for the next 3 years, especially when it comes to making money. It needs to include specific ways they plan to grow, manage their capital, stay liquid, and balance their assets and liabilities. It's like writing a business plan to show the regulator they know how to run a bank responsibly. Finally, the bank has to develop an earnings program that is also up for the OCC's review. This program is all about how the bank plans to boost its profits and keep them high over time. The OCC wants to see that the bank isn't just making money by accident, but that they have a solid plan for long-term financial health. The filing says that the description of the agreement is based on the actual formal agreement, which is included as an exhibit. So if you really want to dig into the details, you can find the full agreement there. Now let's move to the financial statements and exhibits section, which are usually the most interesting parts. Here we see the formal agreement mentioned earlier, which is critical for compliance and operations moving forward. This section basically lists all the documents included in this filing.siling off on a little bit of my take and things to consider. So what does this all mean? Well, it's a sign that the OCC has some concerns about the bank's performance and risk management. The fact that they'd entered into a formal agreement means the issues are serious enough to warrant regulatory oversight. For Carver Bancorp, this agreement could mean a couple of things. On the one hand, it could be a good thing in the long run. By working with the OCC to improve their strategic planning and earnings, the bank could become more efficient and profitable. On the other hand, it could also be a challenge. Complying with the agreement will require time, effort and resources. The bank will need to make changes to its operations and culture. It will also be under increased scrutiny from the regulator, so any missteps could have serious consequences. It's really worth asking, why are regulators concerned with Carver's earnings? Banks need to make money to remain viable, invest in the local community and serve their customers. If a bank isn't making money, that is a big red flag. Overall, this filing tells us that Carver Bancorp is facing some challenges. The agreement with the OCC is a sign that they need to make some changes to get their house in order. Whether they can successfully navigate these challenges remains to be seen. Alright, that's our breakdown of Carver Bancorp's latest filing. What's your take on this agreement and what it signals for the bank's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.